and today we are going to mix life lessons, social issues together with politics. And in our studios today, I'm so happy we have our guest. Let him introduce himself.
Okay, thank you. I'm called Wilberforce Mali, former student at the Sigalagala National Polytechnic, who pursued diploma in water engineering and also served in the 11th Student Council as the president of the institution. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you so much, Mali. We are so happy to have you today. And so going to our business today, what would you tell us about balancing ambitions and reality?
Okay, on the issue of balancing ambitions, each and every youth or each and every young person has ambitions that he or she wants to achieve.
Yeah.
But again, we have the reality back on the ground.
Yes.
So for you to balance the two things at the same time, first of all, you have to understand what you want to do, then what comes on the ground and the results out of it. For example, let's say, for example, you want to become an engineer.
Yes.
You have to come to a reality that for you to be an engineer, you must go to class, you must have good papers, and you must have the practical part of it.
Yeah.
But again, the ambition of becoming an engineer can only be achieved through the hard work and passion towards that achievement.
Thank you so much. Moving on to the next, I would really want you to tell us about youth's dreams versus the economic hardships. How does it affect their life?
Okay. You find that many young people, especially those ones who are below the age of 35 years, we call ourselves the Gen Zs of the youth. Each and every person has a dream. We have got those ones who have a dream of becoming great politicians in this country, like I.
Yes.
We have got those ones who want to become good interviewers, good engineers, good journalists, and whatsoever.
Yeah.
But again, when you check the economy of the country, the truth of the matter is some categories are not giving the free and fair ground whereby you can achieve the dream. Because you'll find that, let's say, like for example, today, last week, we had a budget reading for the year 2025,
Yes.
2026, 2027.
Yeah.
The reality is many students are in the TVET sector.
Yes.
You want to achieve your dream in the TVET institution, any TVET institution in this country.
Exactly.
But you'll find that the government has only allocated 9.2 billion to support the sponsorship, the scholarship of the young people in the TVET.
Yeah.
But it has allocated 30.9 billion to support the university students. So you'll find that many young people who are in the TVET, they are getting hard to do what? To achieve their dreams. Again, apart from that one,
Yes.
there is what we call a job market. You finished your papers or you finished your course like the way I finished mine, but when you go to the ground, the economy is not giving you a good ground to start the business or to start the job. Because when you apply the job, you'll be told we need a job experience. So the job experience, you finished July, you apply in August. Where have you gotten the job experience? So what we normally say, or what I can say as an individual is this, that for the environment to be conducive for all of us, we also encourage the government agencies to accommodate the young people so that we can be able to achieve the dreams that we are having.
Okay, thank you so much. Another thing is friendship. So how does friendship and networking correlate? Because a lot of times we have had our teachers telling us that in order for you to put your idea out there, you have to network. You have to have these people who can introduce you to that world that you want to get into, that business that you want to venture. So how does friendship correlate with networking?
Friendship and networking is a very essential thing. But again, the question you should ask yourself, what kind of friends are you making? Yeah. Not just friendship. And what kind of network are you creating?
Exactly.
Because somebody said, or we normally say in English, that your network is your network. So, for example, today I have a friend who is a bank smoker.
Okay.
Or I have a friend who doesn't like academics.
Okay.
That such kind of a friendship will not give me the opportunity that I need. But in a positive way, when selecting, we don't select the friends that we have.
Yeah.
And again, we were not called to be friends to everybody, but we were called to be friendly to everyone.
Exactly.
So when it comes to selection of your friends or when you interrogate with these people, for example, I can give a live example of me. By the time I was enrolling for the certificate course in this institution, I had a good friend of mine who was a Kikuyu, or who came from the central Kenya.
Yes.
This young man encouraged me to do the water engineering course. So you see, That's a kind of a friend that I learned from, and then I have achieved that.
Because he's trying to
He's trying to mentor me.
Yeah.
Again, apart from that one, the political life. When I joined this institution, I met some people who were here.
Your mentors.
They were not even mentors, because the first time we met, I never knew them, they never knew me. But the second day, there was a likes of the former Vice President here, Kevin Akanyinya, Rogers Namando was a CS Health here, Brilliant Isokoni, Nani Babu, many.
Yes.
So these people, when I met them, we started to talk. And after talking, they saw the political life in me. And I also had a political ambitions. So they mentored me. Now they took me and they started mentoring. And again, you know, when you create a good network, especially when you are in leadership. Like for example, today I want to go and vie for the MCA seat. I don't just have to sit down and say I want to be the MCA. Can I learn from the people who've been there before me?
Exactly.
Can I learn from the people who know more? You cannot just do it alone. But when you learn from the friends and everything, the friends we create today, they are the job connectors of our kids tomorrow. But how you also put the impact in the friendship we create is more essential. And then another thing on that, you know, many young people, this is where we go wrong. We assume that wherever we meet great people, we prioritize Snapchats, photos, selfies. But the question is one, when you go back to your house or when you go back to where you are, how will that selfie help you? Which impact has it brought back to your growth? Like you want to be a journalist, isn't it? In your journalism course, you are interrogating and interacting with the construction engineers. How are you going to get the journalism? If you have a skill in the water engineering, can you start to do research? Who are these people that achieved? Who are these people that succeeded in the water engineering? Who are these people that succeeded in the journalism course? Then start creating friends from there. And again, the way you are in class, for example, you are in class, start select. You know, that is in a class. That's where you get the connections. We don't get connections from outside the country, but we start from where we are. So as we are moving forward as young people, I always advise my fellows. Do not just sit and say, I'm waiting for somebody to do this for me. If somebody has not created a platform for you, create a platform for yourself. So that tomorrow you can be able to receive them.
And again, we have seen so many young people. Someone wakes up, they say, like, this is what I want to do. They go to school, they go through their course, they graduate, but after graduating, there is no employment. There's a lot of corruption, leadership barriers. They feel like they are being ignored in decision making. So at the end of the day, they lose hope. So what can you say about that?
Okay, let's assume you've gone to school, from nursery school, primary, secondary, then if you beat at any tertiary institution, you've done a course. After graduating, there is no job. But again, when it comes to, when you are championing for the education, change in the education sector, looking for the solutions towards that, you also need to do what? To check that apart from the papers, what else can you do? Maybe you've done the journalism course, but apart from the journalism, can you also do business? Apart from business, can you do farming? Because for example today, I'm a water engineer, fine. But apart from the water engineering, I can do politics. Apart from politics, if I go back home, can I do farming? So that is why many young people, we should not just base on the professions that we are undertaking in schools, but can we check outside and can we think away from the classrooms so that we can be able to change the economy? Because today's economy or today's world, it is a revolving thing, because you find today you are waking up, you are being told the sugar is at 150 per kg, tomorrow it will be 210. So can we be able to accommodate the environment, and after adapting that environment, can we be able to change and do what is necessary? Another thing I always encourage young people, like for example, I'm a young guy in the engineering sector. We can come and team up like 10 of us. I can give you another example. When I finished high school, we were 68 in the class of Form 4. Out of 68, how many people, we promised ourselves that we need each and everybody to wear the gown. That is good, everybody wear it, fine. But now again we told ourselves, apart from the gown, we need to start something different from the academics. And today we are having many projects we have our own cereal shop,
Okay.
we have our own animals, and we are being agriculture. So
Okay.
apart from the class, let us also venture outside the classroom.
Classroom.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And coming to politics, do you think truth can survive in politics?
Not all,
Telling you truth.
not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time. There's a, you know, the way you do politics is different with the other one. You know, somebody said there is a difference between leadership and politics,
Mhm.
but there's nothing like a difference between those two things. It's just the way you do your politics. And the truth of the matter is, if you speak a lot of truth in politics, automatically you will go home. Because these people want to listen to some lies. But I also, it is a challenge that even if when you are campaigning, you try to use luring words to these people.
Yeah.
The moment you win, or the moment you get an opportunity to serve in any cabinet or in any position, it is my plea that can the people who elected you feel that today we elected this lady to be a CS gender, she is representing us well. We elected Wilberforce to be a youth leader. We are feeling the youth leadership in him. Can you be able to empower the young people and the people around you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just posing a question to you as an individual, yeah? You've been into leadership,
Yes.
and you have a aspiration to go vie for politics position. What's this one thing that has happened in your leadership that you think like governance and leadership give you a chance?
Okay, when I wanted to lead, I had ambitions to become a leader in this country before even joining this debate. But when I got the opportunity, I told myself God give me opportunity and a chance so that people can feel my leadership. Another thing, let me just change, even if I cannot change all the institution, but can I just change even 10 students? Can I help even 100?
Yeah.
That is good. So I cannot mention names, but there are some people in this school whom, if you call, they'll tell you that they failed to get money to register for exams. But I used to tell them, please, just bring the papers, or let me go and make a call to a certain office. You will be registered. And even that thing, I've even done it after retirement. Number two, another thing I promised the people to do with the disability in this institution. You ask them, they'll tell you. I told them, if I manage to get to power, I'll make sure that you access the internet. Because they used to walk from that place and to the library to access the internet.
Yeah.
But it is now a challenge to all of us that when we are there, like for example, I want to go and lead maybe outside the country or outside this institution. This is now my prayer that if I get the chance to lead those people, I will only champion one basic thing, education. Can everyone go to school in that area? Can everyone feel that at least we are having a leader who advocates for education? Can we change the community in one or the other? Yeah, in leadership, but not just Wilberforce going to sit, getting the salary and making noises, sending bills that are not making sense to the people.
Thank you, Mr. Wilberforce, for coming here today. And people, you've heard it from Wilberforce, your former Sigalagala president, who also has an ambition to be a leader in his community. So let's watch him closely and see the difference that he's going to make in leadership in this country. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share my videos, and give us your feedback. Ask your questions, and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you.